the stuff with our uh, bi-weekly recap of last session. If anyone wants to do the honors.
I can chime in. Uh, we basically we touch base with River, and we're getting more inroads into the try and find a way to get into the or we're trying to find a way to get into the inner city, or at least secure a set of a passage to the inner city that's reliable. We were directed to perhaps lean on the aid of some of the other factions, specifically the Queen's Men was brought up, which we all kind of soured at that idea. And then the next one was the Cult of the Falling Fire, which we hadn't checked in on for a while. So we thought, well, we might as well stop by there and see how they're doing at their gate, at a Champion's Gate. Um, and when we stopped there, we actually ran into uh, Sister Mary Delirium herself, Lucretius Matthias, uh,
Nice.
the grand poobah
The one
of the
who
cult.
foresaw everything.
Yeah, precisely. She wrote
And
about the meteor before it happened.
with that same level of clairvoyance, perhaps, or that deep intuition, she delivered a kind of stirring sermon that spoke specifically to Jonathan in a way that he's quite compelled and taken with the offer of joining the cult of the falling fire, um, specific to allowing some passage into the inner city. Uh, only need devote yourself through a ritual to become one of them, which we're intimating that, or we're intuiting that it does require some direct delirium implantation in order to
Mm.
survive the kind of the deep haze inside the city. So it's not only a testament of faith, but also I think a safety precaution. I think for folk inside
Mm.
there.
So
But
there are all
Okay.
these people like who are in the deep haze living or around there, and none of them are affected by it.
yeah, like we had to do
And they
Oh,
checks
all
okay.
just to walk to the gate.
they've all devoted themselves and have a piece of delirium implanted in their chest, like the guy
Okay.
that we've seen. Although theirs isn't as big. At least that was my impression.
And so, what was it specifically that swayed Jonathan to want to volunteer themselves?
Well, she was talking about, wasn't she talking about being able to cure the transformation
I
of a
don't recall her
monster?
deliberately saying it, but she did speak directly to the desires that Jonathan has in a more pointed way than River did, where River did like the, oh yes, we do want to learn about delirium, like we're both studying it, and then
Mm.
and then us interpreting that as like, oh well, maybe you guys know ways to cure it, and then they're kind of like, we find out that if you put it in water, it bubbles, or if you put it in your stomach, you can shoot tentacles out of your eyes, and you're like, oh, that's not the secrets I want to unlock from it.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Yeah.
the Sister Mary Lucretius is like the power to unify your family sort of stuff. But I don't know if that's like, yes, to become to save your family by becoming a member of our family, because we are the true chosen sort of stuff. If it's, I don't know if it's crazy.
It being slightly more pointed than that. Maybe Ariel can remind us of some of the more specific stuff that he said, but or she said. Um, But Jonathan is definitely like about to join a church.
Okay.
But
I mean,
we all
it's
kind of I wanted to cut out early because I had surgery the next day, but we all decided it was a good stopping point because you might want to get involved before I undergo uh,
yeah,
putting delirium into my body.
I appreciate that. And the surgery went well, and you're healthy and feeling better.
It went well. I'm not feeling 100% yet, but I'm now minus an evil organ. And I'm hoping it will improve my quality of life.
Well, it betrayed you, and I'm glad that you have separated ways.
Yeah.
Think of Tig Notaro's stand-up. She says her breast tried to kill her and took her off the team.
That's a good one.
Your team players up until this point. Listen here.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, all those arguments sound like they'd be incredibly compelling to Tristan as well, because he's been kind of disappointed with what the academics have offered and what other people have offered. But yeah,
And fun
It's-
out of game bit that I asked because I was really curious. Ariel said none of his previous parties have interacted and got taken this path.
oh, that sounds fun to me. Also, out of game, I've been telling Chad that I think Tristan eventually was going to bend back to the Falling Fire. That's what I predicted. So I'm totally down with this. Are we still having a conversation with
Nice.
uh,
Yeah, we were right in the middle of our conversation with her.
Excellent.
Okay.
I don't remember um, if the map was at all ready during last session. So here it is for this one, just for a little bit more of immersion. I did put the Lucretia Matias artwork for you, so you could check that out. But if I remember correctly, the group was standing before her, and a few guards who are amongst the few people carrying weapons and wearing good quality armor, since everyone else, and if you look at the bottom of the map, you will see that there are lots of pilgrims. It seems that with the with the sacrament of the falling fire, there's also some sort of vow to get rid of earthly belongings, wear dress simply. So mostly you see the pilgrims with sackcloths and some more monk-ish attire, stuff that you would see at a monastery, with including Lucretia Matthias, by the way, but excluding these faithful guardians of her that dress very in a paladin sort of way. You
Not
see,
like the way I dress.
yeah, very simply. Let's here's some. Here's the generic pilgrim art straight from the book.
I
This
hope
one
that's
right
cloth.
here, yeah, this one right here is called a sanctified soul. Let's see if he shows up at any point. But the knights, these are the guys. Last session, I think I said that these guys you couldn't see if they had delirium because of plate armor, but the book seems to have found a way to show their delirium on their chest. You can see also everyone is unharmed except Veldran. That's the deep haze near Champions Gate. It's a stronger haze. It's harder to tank it, to resist to it, and it not only gives you contamination but also gives you damage. It drains your vitality. That's why even the colors in the map are a stronger shade of purple. The Champions Gate, you can see that the tower to the right side here is mostly collapsed, so it's not the most defensible gate. So it stands as a question how these people, they might be the thing that lurks in your mind after seeing some of the warriors is that the followers of the Falling Fire I either really blessed by their fate and somehow they survive out here, not just speaking about resistance to the haze, but also to defense against the monsters and the creatures. Because this place doesn't look as defensible, for example, as the Hooded Lantern's controlled gate. Or maybe, perhaps, if you want to go that way, they probably aren't as defenseless as they make out to be, as they seem to wish to that the others would perceive them. But returning to the conversation, Lucretia Matthias, she is an old lady and she's very well versed in the verses of all the old, centuries old knowledge and cultural lingo of the mainstream religion of the sacred flame, and also in her own work, her own version of the scriptures in the shape of the sacrament of the falling fire. So that's what she has been doing with the group. She has foreseen your decision to come to this gate. She has foreseen your reasons that River of the Academy asked you to broker an alliance with one of the factions, and you decided to check on them first. She seems to want to make it an easier choice for you to work with her. What else? He also talked a little bit about her visions of heroes, of intrepid warriors and fighters facing against demons in her own words, and that those descriptions sounded a lot like the group of the four of you.
It does sound like the four of us.
Yeah.
What's these heroes? What they were like? Something she was foretelling.
Let me try to get back into character. I think slowly she
Okay.
her
All
old
right.
lady
Before you
voice.
get into character, I have one last question about last session.
Yeah.
You said River encouraged us to meet up with another faction.
You met with River at Amberwood, and she was kind of interrogating you on what were your thoughts on some of the factions. She mentioned the Hooded Lanterns, very. She didn't delve deep into them. She mentioned the Queensmen, but we have the problem because you just sabotaged the Queensmen by helping the dwarfs. So, although they might be good to have on your side, now you're starting one step behind with them after that. And then she mentioned the falling fire. And her reason to broker an alliance is because the academy has no means of getting inside the city. So those are two factions that either control one of the gates, and the Queensmen that, although they officially do not have any means, rumors and bandits around the city all point to the fact that somehow the Queensmen know how to get in and out. So maybe allying with them, they would share their secret. Uh, I believe you haven't come here as a decision with like a decision that you will work for them, but more to scout and to see what you could what it's like to working with them, see if it fits. But during the conversation, Jonathan especially has become very fond of her words, especially, right?
Yep. He's
Well,
about to convert to the religion, basically.
Okay. Well, then I will also say that I am smitten as well. Ready to go.
nice. So she mentions it. I will probably not remember the exact words, but it's another episode of the show. She says, "For I have had many visions. I have seen the great flame raging from the firmament towards the city I was born in. Be mindful I was a flame keeper in the old lands of Illyria, miles and miles away from Drakkenheim, yet I have seen it vividly with the buildings that have been built after my departure. And I have seen the destruction that was caused, even if I couldn't see or hear anything from where I was. My foresight has not diminished since I also am able to perceive other future events, including what is our reasoning here. There is a battle. There is a last there is a last stand that will be fought in these grounds. Life against death, light against the darkness. And I can see the army of light and its warriors.
Yes.
So,
Who are these warriors that you see?
countless, an infinite number, not even seeing them again and again. It's hard to fixate on their faces or names. But I remember
What?
that they, I remember seeing them in the in the heat of battle. I remember a great warrior with a great heart, fighting a demon with its axe. I remember a warrior that held no weapon, instead using his own body in lieu of one. I remember a master of the craft of spells, and one that had the mastery over trickery and subterfuge. The weapon is neither holy or unholy, just the wielder.
Tristan will look down at his hands with the glowing veins, and then we'll look up at Lucretius. These warriors of light, do they glow with the golden flame, or do they glow with something else? And he'll look at Jonathan, kind of like, could this be us? Kind of look on his face.
I know of the doubts, not only on you, but on the world's heart. You have been led to believe what came down from the sky is darkness incarnated. Although its power may seem dark, must I remind you that charcoal, oil, also appear to be dark, but they too can produce a bright flame, and so can those that harvested a power that hasn't yet been seen in this world.
Well, I have to say, our family has seen the depth of the darkness, and we have not seen much of the light. I am inclined to believe everything you say. Can you give me something to hang on to? Something, some lightness.
I want you to see with your own eyes, all of you. I bet you're all curious to see what's in the crater, or are you not? I can take you there safely to bear witness.
When Tristan looks at Thalen and Veldra, what do they see?
I think between probably some impolite uh, uh, light coughing fits that Veldra has during this exchange. She's a little worse for the wear after coming in. Um, I think the notion of seeing what's in the crater is and coming to understand a truth that would be up to her to kind of arrive at that conclusion, seeing the actual thing itself instead of being told what it is or what it means is intriguing. Um, I could also see Veldra trying to speak to the opposite of like when Tristan's like, these warriors of light, and they glowed, and trying to connect with the scripture. You'd probably hear
Yeah.
Veldra being like, well, it's clearly some sort of allegory is what it means. It doesn't literally mean light. It's probably a reflection of our own inner desires that we're trying to. But it could mean a lot of, and then like, oh no, they're really into it. Tristan's really into it. Jonathan's really into it.
The rubes are falling for the religion kick.
But it's also, you guys are from here, so maybe you're tied to the land more. I've just come here to kind of like find out stuff, and if I'm already willing to put myself in such crazy danger fighting ratmen, and the fog, then I'm sure I could just walk through some further clouds.
What about Thalen?
So you have seen not egregious eye rolls, but someone not a religious, or not a skeptic of what the people are saying, but not outright saying something. And the monastery that Thalen came from was of the sacred flame,
Okay.
although he doesn't talk about it much. So he is not as obviously latched on to the calling in the same way. It hasn't really said anything. It's all just been subtle visual cues.
Okay. I see that you perhaps there are just so many revelations that you can handle at a time's being. If you wish, I will allow your passage for now. I can. I guess that there might be other sites and places you wish to visit in the city. You may enter and you may leave once as a token of my goodwill towards you. But the next time you came by, bring with you a piece of the fire that fell, a piece of what you call delirium. So and when you have it, and when you are ready, I will show you the crater. But in the meantime, have as much time as you need to think and to discuss between yourselves.
That is very
Take
generous
us,
of you. Thalen, you were saying
go
something?
ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
As I said, by take us to the crater, is that inherently implying that we will then be taking the sacrament, or is this more a token of good faith to help further persuade?
The sacrament can only be done if you feel in your heart that you are ready. None of you will have the obligation of partake on the sacrament. But I have a good guess that once you see what there is, your hearts will have made that choice.
By keep us safe, you mean all of us from these godforsaken effects of this whatever this deep haze is,
I will do my best, yes.
Thalen will kind of look back and forth and kind of and say, I'm not at least against seeing the crater. I don't feel we'll have this opportunity not more than once or twice. Beldra, do you think you're up for it?
I concur as well, Thalen. To put ourselves in a position uh, in order to have this truth laid bare to us, to our own eyes, I think would do us all well. And you, Lucretius Matthias, you are truly a shepherd to your flock, and even those that are uh, not yet joined to it. Your graciousness uh, and reputation for graciousness is well founded.
Well,
Just nods at both of you.
Jonathan's like, let's go.
Madam Matthias, one final question. Has in your visions, have you seen anyone who has been transformed return to their normal form?
I understand where your preoccupation comes from. You have to understand that the power of chaos is intrinsically hard to understand and hard to control. But I have seen many miracles. I have seen the impossible taking shape right in front of my eyes. So have faith, young one. Have faith in the flame.
I lock eyes with Jonathan. Seeing what are your thoughts on this?
Jonathan's eyes are just like saucers. He's just kind of like taking it all in, like hanging on this hope. This could be the way.
Okay.
I mean, she's the only person who's even kind of hinted at anything. She's seen so many miracles, and so Jonathan says out loud, he says, "I pray there is a miracle in our future, but it sounds like this may be the only way."
Uh, Tristan walks up behind you and kind of squeezes the back of your tricep and looks up and just kind of nods. And it's almost like a glint of purple in his eye just flickers. As he is, for the first time, feeling a little more optimistic, especially with you being convinced. And is completely not picking up on the skepticism of Veldra and Balin.
Jonathan picks up a little more on the skepticism, but he's not entirely sure why they would be so skeptical, because he, as Thalen had mentioned, doesn't know that Thalen came from a sacred or the sacred flame. They're the fallen fire. Okay, that he came from a
Mhm.
sacred flame monastery. So he looks at Tristan and then looks at everyone else and then looks back to Lucretia and says, "Please take all of us to the crater and show us the light."
So, so shall be it. So, off topic, just so I can see here. Will you guys, do you guys want to go with her now? Or is,
Yeah, she offered.
Yeah, I think she offered we get one free pass into the inner city,
yeah.
but then she also offered showing us the way to the crater.
And
Okay.
protecting us.
She
So I think
says,
she gave us a freebie on the toll.
I will only require that you go search for a piece of delirium. That's it's important for your for the pilgrimage to the crater.
How big of a piece of delirium do you need?
She describes you need a it's not a crystal. I forgot the names, but it's the one that's worth 100 gold. Where do
Got
Am I
13 of
remembering
them.
this? Didn't we have to hide all of
I should
our?
say,
or do you already have it?
yeah, they're in Tristan's pouch. He
Uh,
is.
do you have 4 fragments of 100 gold?
Chad
Oh,
is keeping track
oh yeah,
on
for
that.
sure. Yeah, we got 13 frags, so more than enough for a pay to pray sort
Yeah.
of
So
transaction.
talk about hoarding gold, right?
I mean, we don't know if it's good or bad, and we definitely don't want it in the hands, or at least Tristan doesn't want it in the hands of people who will do evil, more evil to the city. So, yeah, he's been reluctant to reintroduce the potential poison into the system.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you want to go now to the crater, of course, we can go now to the crater. But first, since that, since I had a side quest for you to do before that, let's take a
Oh,
quick break,
was
and
mhm.
we will be right back with the crater plotline.
Okay.
How long is the side quest? We could, if you're already prepared.
Oh
I don't
no,
know if people are okay
it's
with
Yeah,
that.
like as long as
it's
we
the
get to
clock
go to the
tower.
crater.
Actually, I had the clock tower. I had some random encounters, uh, but
Okay.
I thought the crater. You guys wouldn't agree to go to the crater right off the bat. So yeah, my bad, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gate to ground zero goes pretty quick, but I wouldn't have thought it either.
Yeah.
No, but let's
Well,
let's
it
Yeah,
does
go
we're
with
make
that.
sense.
just
I'm good.
I
Yeah.
being like a non-religious person in my normal life, I think this is pretty fun to like be like, yeah, let's become religious zealots.
Play against type. Finally, some answers. A person who's offering me big answers to easy answers to big problems.
Yeah. It seems
Exactly.
to have predicted the purple powers that we are, mutant taking over. And then also having Veldra being like, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, I get to just see it? Yo. I think we were presupposed to see this crater. Yeah, we can take a break.
Okay. Uh, Probably a little longer of a break, some 15 minutes, if you allow me.
fine.
but yeah, 50 minutes at the most. Okay,
Easy peasy.
be right back. Drakkenheim, and I forgot to unmute. Okay, so you go through Champions Gate, and it should be a short walk from this gate to the fabled crater of Drakkenheim. You start walking. Before you see most of the ruined buildings give space to a flat ground. She turns around to you. She seems to have a chalice in her hands that you have not seen on her belongings up until this point. She hands the chalice over and she simply says, "Drink."
Jonathan takes a sip.
Tristan takes the glass from Jonathan more slowly, but still takes a sip and then holds it out to Thalen and Belja, expectantly, like, here, Thalen, Belja, Belja,
And
Thalen.
Um,
how did it taste?
It
You're
it
still feeling well?
it tastes uh as a you know that wine that it's very cheap in the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
So it tastes like a bad grape juice, but nothing extraordinarily bad. It's just a not the best taste.
I would say it's
Not
a
the
recent vintage, but they can't all be winners. And I'll say the second part under my breath so that Lucretia doesn't hear it.
Galen's going to take somewhat of a dramatic pause and make sure that nothing terrible happens to the two of them, and then we'll kind of reluctantly take a sip and pass it on.
yes, win in Drakkenheim and
Do as the
take a sip.
Drakkenheimers.
Like, oh, it's fruity. Very, it's big. Yeah.
The only thing that she says is the word good. And she turns around and continues to guide you through. Because everyone drinked, I'm gonna say what it is, okay? Everyone here is familiar with legendary resistance from boss monsters, correct? This is
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
basically legendary resistance for saves against contamination. You have three of them. If you fail a roll, you can choose to succeed instead. But let's just say that it's not too good to if you have to spend all three uses. Okay. So,
Remember, we also have legendary resistance from Tristan too,
oh yeah, so that's four.
That we've never used.
which we should never use.
But yeah,
Veldra probably would have used that last time. Anyway,
Oh, for
go ahead.
sure. Always forgetting.
I
And
used it
that's
to
after a
not
long
die.
rest?
Yeah, it's after a long rest for Tristan.
Okay.
Lucretia Matthias says, set a fire in your belly warm your heart and shield yourself in light for the road ahead. And you continue to walk into a deserted, almost uh, almost a wasteland of what once was the south ward of the city. Almost no structure, save from a handful of uh, house walls and just a basic structure of houses that have been completely evaporated by the impact so long ago. You start to feel the twisting and distracting effect of the deep haze. Lucretia walks relatively slowly, what's appropriate for a woman her age, and even so, if you walk behind her, as she is the guide, she is the one you should follow, sometimes it's almost as if she is disappearing in the haze from your perspective. Inside of it, you feel as if more than just your sight is being tested. It's almost as if you also hear the haze, you also smell the haze, and feel it touch your skin. Let's see how lucky you are on the not get lost uh, on that sense. So I want you all to roll a skill check that you will not be able to use proficiency in, but you can roll your preferred attribute, the attribute of your choice.
Oh. Oh, just any attribute. So it's just a straight check,
Yes,
I guess.
just a d20 plus your attribute of your choice.
I mean,
Do reverse math again.
I think I'm gonna not suboptimal by one, but it's not gonna matter if I roll under a 10 anyway. So
I cut out for like 30 seconds. Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
You can pick one of your attributes of your choice and just roll.
yeah.
Any
So
attribute?
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Strength,
doing an ability
constitution.
check of any one you want.
You want us to report what it is, or is it not really
If you click on the character sheet, it will appear for all of us.
matter? Oh, I thought proficiency would come through though on.
Those are
Oh, maybe
saving
if you hit
throws.
the.
Yeah,
If you're doing just a
Yeah.
straight ability check.
yeah, just click on the main attribute.
Oh, did I? Oh, on one of the main attributes.
Yeah.
I I did a strength check, or I did an athletics check. I don't.
Oh.
Um, saving throws.
I mean, if you did strength anyway, you'd be a 17 plus 3, so you
Yeah,
already got a 20.
just
So
Plus
you
subtract.
should be
Okay.
plus
good.
4, I think.
Or plus 4, yeah, 21. You're good. And Thalen definitely failed.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. Didn't matter what I chose.
Jonathan strongly pulls Thalen along. That's loud.
It's It's a walk of silence and contemplation. You all, poor doggy, I can hear it from here.
Oh, sorry. I have two dogs that were by themselves for like 12 hours today, and so
Oh
they're
no.
both awkwardly staring at me like, "Hey, dude." So you
You
will hear
forgot
them in the
about us.
background.
Okay. You all walk in silence and contemplation, and you feel as if the twisting haze starts to mess with your minds. You start to doubt yourselves, and when you look around, it's hard for you to tell, to to remember who were the ones that were alongside you. Jonathan, perhaps the strongest. Maybe you have decided some time ago what you are here for, and your faith has proven to be unbreakable. Tristan and Veldra, you have a hard time dealing with how your senses are being questioned, are being tricked by the by the by your the ambient you are in currently. And lastly, Taylor, you roll that one. It takes some time, Taylor. You start looking around, and suddenly Jonathan is not a warrior anymore next to you. You can't see his weapon, you cannot see his armor, you cannot see any of the equipment he once carried with him. You see a pilgrim dressed simply, carrying no possession, and instead of Jonathan's battle hardened expression in his face, you see a calm, tranquil, peaceful semblant to him. You, you seem to forget the reasoning you are here. You seem to only think that this is a an unholy quest, and you keep fighting between the idea that you either should be grateful and be part of something bigger than you, and at the same time that you should flee at once, or it could be the most dangerous place in the world. Dalen, you feel this battle inside of you. It's hard to keep focus. It's hard for you to remember why you're all here. So because of that, do you want to do something?
Um, is the resistance only for saving throws, or is that for ability checks too?
The from where?
Legendary resistances that we got, are they?
Yep.
I
Only
thought they only applied for saving throws.
the three that you have from drinking the wine are just for saving throws to resist the haze. Only that.
Resist the haze. Okay. Um, okay. So I think kind of. like a kid scared of the dark. Thalen's gonna be like, guys, are you there? Where am I?
You all hear
I would
him.
call out. Yeah, call out to Thalen, assuming I hear him.
Do I see
You
Veldra?
you both hear each other as if you were very far away from one another. You can see Talon can see Veldra, the shape of Veldra hidden in the haze, but Veldra uh you cannot see from where Talon is talking to you from.
Underwater, it would seem.
Mhm.
Dylan, where did you go?
Guys, where I think where did I hear you, but where I don't see you.
Dylan, we're
And
following an old lady. How hard could it be?
Dalen's gonna kind of like awkwardly go off in a direction, kind of panicking.
Fog panic. I like it.
Until
Can
maybe
we
he hits
see? So we
something
can't
kind of
see him back there.
solid,
uh,
and then is gonna kind of hold on to that solid thing as if it's the only thing solid around him.
which solid thing? Sorry.
He's gonna wander until he runs into something that
Mhm.
kind of grounds him, and he's just gonna like hold on to it because that's like the only thing that grounds him.
It seems that you have found a what remains of a wall, a stone wall. Just a few load bricks on top of one another. And Jonathan, to answer your question, you cannot see Dalen, only hear him, and he seems to be far away.
Um, okay, I heard you say that before, but I guess I had to double check. So sorry. Um, Jonathan is going to ask Lucretius if she can just wait a moment. Excuse me, kind holy one. Will you please wait just a moment? I think there is a stray from the flock. I will act as your shepherd for this moment. And he's gonna go try to find Thalen.
Jonathan, you don't know if the others have the same vision as you, but you see Lucretia Matthias clearly, with no question, in front of you. She stops and turns around and gives you a word of advice, Jonathan. She says, "Light a fire, my son."
Jonathan will hopefully have a torch in his inventory. Why would an adventurer have a torch?
Yeah, you have one.
Wait,
No problem.
don't
Yeah,
I have
you,
light spell? Not the one thing I have. No, sorry, I'm thinking of my other barbarian. That was level 10.
you've got a hooded lantern on you, so you definitely have light.
Oh, I do? Okay. I'm like looking at all my stuff. I'm like, none of it. Oh, hooded lantern.
Yeah, hooded lantern. You got 10 torches. You got some tinderbox.
Wait, I don't see my torches.
You have to open your backpack.
They're inside the backpack. Okay, there we go. I will light a torch.
Ooh, it even has sound.
Oh,
I didn't know the
That was
torch had a
weird.
sound, and I will start. I will say thank you, kind holy one, and start walking back to look for Thalen.
Dalen, you can see the light.
Do Tristan and Veldra also see Jonathan doing this?
Yes, yes, you can see Jonathan. Jonathan is a
Okay.
little in the also just a silhouette because of the haze, but when the uh, lights on, you you all can see more clearly.
All right.
Jonathan, is that you?
I hear Thalen's voice and start trying to walk back to him. It's me, Thalen.
Tristan,
Where are you? Can you see me?
Is are you with that torch? I that's the only thing I can really make out.
Yes, come to the light.
And Thalen's gonna pause for a second because that sends a shiver up his spine, and then he'll progress forward.
Not the idea.
Uh, um,
Tristan will reach out his hands and will cast dancing lights, and so little motes of the mist will condense into orbs and then start glowing as little points of light. And I'll just kind of slowly rotate them around Jonathan.
That's trippy. Yeah,
uh,
so Thalen will progress forward, and as he stumbles around, he's gonna grab something like a knife from his pouch and cast light on it, and kind of see if it'll help guide him any better.
can I see I can presumably see the light on his knife, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk toward Thalen, and once I get to him, I'm gonna put my arm on his shoulder, and then I'm gonna say, "I think this will help," and I'm gonna tie my rope around him, and I'll say, uh, "Just keep following the light, but you can't get lost this way," and keep walking forward.
Excellent. It takes some time, but you all reunite and return to the path. You notice, Jonathan, and then everyone else. Even though you asked for to Lucretia to wait for you, it seems that she did not. The the other three cannot see Lucretia in the distance, but Jonathan still can, and she is very far away.
Okay, I'm gonna yell to Kristen and Veldra, uh, watch the light, grab the rope, pick it up the pace. And he's gonna start jogging. And then he's gonna yell back to Thalen, picking up the pace, so that Thalen doesn't get
Just go
dragged.
ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm all about being lashed to the fog ox. Let's do it.
I've never not been the one tied to Jonathan before. Kind of nice.
Okay. So I can actually, as our we are changing to the other map, I want you all to roll 1d6.
Whammies, baby.
Pretty good.
Vindication.
3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As long as six is good.
Yeah, I was appreciative of my my 3. I'm like, that's neither good nor bad. Let's go.
The
Yes.
number of chromosomes the fog rearranges in you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You'll notice that if you go through this way, it's more of a difficult terrain. It would slow you down. There's many rubble and stuff. So you can see that Lucretia apparently went this way on the more delimited path, road stuff. And you can see she is basically circling around what looks, if you look at the top of the map, what looks like the crater's space. You cannot see from this distance, even if you had enough uh, range of sight, you cannot see what lies beyond the base. It probably, eventually, if you follow that path, you would eventually get to the meteor itself. But Lucretia seems to be walking around somehow.
Shall we follow her?
Absolutely. And he charges like an ox.
Oh yeah, I'm still tied to
Tristan,
you.
Which way? I missed the description. I don't actually see her on the map.
She's up to the west.
Okay.
yeah, she's going this way.
Basically, go here, go here.
My mouse. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm
Veldreth,
tiny.
let me stop you right there.
Oh yeah,
When you
remind
were
me. I
here,
did a long pull.
no problem. When you were here, you heard a sound and you looked and you saw something crawling from the crater's basin right here, the closest distance to you. You look and it seems to you that it's something big, something scary. You see what looks like a giant of corrupted and twisted by delirium and the haze. It
In a
crawls
tree.
out of the basin and it's ready to fight.
Can we put us in the line though that we were in? Because I was in front,
Yeah,
Phelan's in the back, and Valdra and
Tristan are
Tristan
in
were in the
between.
middle.
Yeah, just because you described before, but
I
uh,
think to be clear, Thalen is quasi getting dragged behind Jonathan because it's still attached by a rope.
okay.
Yes.
It's one of those
Sorry.
kids monkey harnesses in the mall.
Yes, yes.
And it's a 30-foot rope, so we shouldn't be more than 30 feet apart.
Okay. Initiative rolled. And you can see Lucretia very close to you. She she sees that danger approaches and she will cast she will cast bless on
Can we
all of
get
you.
something?
Why not?
Don't forget, we got our alert hand axe. You guys should all be
Yeah, I was
doing this
gonna
with
ask.
advantage.
That is with
Uh,
advantage. Okay.
Oh, did you say
Um,
why is it with advantage?
Because of the hand axe of alertness.
yeah,
uh,
let's roll another d20, see if
Okay.
I can do better than I just.
Oh, no, I didn't want to move my guy.
Thalen ended up getting a 19.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll a d20.
19. So I also got a 19. Ugh, so close.
How do I upcast?
Oh, so I'm a 20 now.
I didn't know how to upcast.
Yeah, how do you do it on NPC stat blocks? That's a good question.
Good question. Okay, you are all blessed. Take her later. Okay, so you all rolled with advantage, but you didn't roll above a 20. So, oh, actually, Jonathan, you rolled exactly a 20. So what is your dexterity attribute?
My dexterity,
Yeah,
12.
12. Yeah, so mine's higher. My guy will act first before you. So yeah, combat commences. And this big guy, he will grab. What is the range of this? Ah, it's a one target only. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna troll it at Phelan. Big,
Or throw
Holy
trees
cow,
at your monks. That's the move.
that's a huge
yeah.
entity.
Oh my goodness.
I will
Looks like
throw
it's like coming out of a portal too.
a rock. Does a 16 hit you with a big rock, Phelan?
Is the big rock an important element of that? AC is 16,
Yeah.
and I never remember
I
whether or not
Meat
oh,
speeds.
go ahead, meat speeds.
yeah, no, it if I hit your AC, it's what I need to give you damage. You can deflect, but you cannot throw that thing back because it's huge, okay?
Okay, he's gonna deflect, reduce damage. Come on, big roll.
Ah, no, I
Okay,
placed you
good.
at 15 feet from each other. God dang it. Okay, so I will take 28 and then I will heal you for 17. And you have, I will put the second part of the Delirium chunk. You can click on that Constitution save because the chunk explodes when it hits you, and you have to make a con save not
Big
to.
money. Wait, why did
There.
what's
You're blessed.
We're all blessed.
uh,
Rolling the
Con
money.
negative?
save is 20.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh no, that's
That's a
that's
lot
a
of
legendary
damage.
resistance situation.
Yes, you can use that to not get a level
Check.
of contamination, but you cannot do anything against the damage.
Oh, but
Oh,
You can use the Tristan's one though.
Yeah. Let me double check,
automatically
but I
save your
think yeah.
oh,
constitution.
okay, so the other ones are purely contamination resistance.
Yeah. Actually, let me ping it here and you guys help me decipher the text. During this time, whenever you fail a saving throw against an effect that would cause you to gain one or more contamination levels, you can choose to succeed instead. So it's just the effect that causes contamination, or is all of the thing? Because this does two things: this deal damage uh, and it deals damage and also gives contamination. So how does this work?
I see, because they
I
just
would have
tie it into the con save. So it's a con save for damage, and then it's the same con save for the contamination. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think either interpretation is fine.
Yeah, but either way, if you use the once per long rest legendary resistance, then you take half damage.
I think Dalen's going to do that one.
Yeah. See, we'll take
Because
half of
because
40, and
otherwise,
then you'll
Dalen
deflect
is
17 of it.
You know.
Turning 40 damage into 3 is pretty rad, so.
Now for the best part. Failure or success, an arcane anomaly occurs in the space where the Delirium chunk exploded. And this is a D100 table with a random effect. Time skips a beat. Creatures within 60 feet experience a palpable feeling of vertigo, followed by a powerful sensation of deja vu, and are dazed for 1 round. No saving throw. What is dazed, you ask me? Dazed. It's from the Monsters of Drakkenheim sourcebook. And did it show it to you? Or did it not?
You can't take
Mhm.
bonus
Yeah.
actions.
This wrecks a monk right here.
You can move or take an action, not both. And you cannot take bonus actions. Oh yeah, and that's a random effect right there. Jeez, I think you guys are not in a good sight. And also he moves 50 feet, so if you try to run away, good luck. Jonathan! Move or act, but not both.
Well, I mean, Jonathan's gonna do his thing, and he's feeling imbued with the power of uh, being blessed. So he's gonna attack this guy because he's right in front of him. And sadly, he cannot rage because it's a bonus action. Oh, hang on. Let me target him first. Okay, I think he's targeted now. So Jonathan swings once.
You can use your multi attack. Okay, 20 hits.
Okay. Okay. Gonna do his damage plus his extra D8.
Okay, plus 2.
Why does okay. An extra 2. And then he's gonna swing again. Actually, he's also gonna take on he's feeling wild. He's gonna take on his level of contamination
Ooh,
on that
okay.
hit too to do there's that feature. Contaminated Fury. So
Didn't you already
he's
had
gonna do
one level?
another. What's that?
Didn't you already have had one level before this?
Contamination?
Yeah.
I think we healed it.
I think
I think yeah,
Tristan learned Purge Contamination,
Okay.
and I'm down a third level spell slot.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna take
first
on a
level.
level of contamination to do an extra 2d8.
Nice.
Big money, big money!
Ooh.
Why is it rolling a 20 too? I don't know if that's just showing me that. Okay, and then I'm gonna swing one more time.
Oh, do you have a purple D20 stuck on your screen as well?
Yes.
Me too. I can move it around. Do you guys see it moving around
Oh,
Yeah,
when
I
I
see
move
it.
it?
Oh,
Did it move
was
it?
that
I can't
you?
see my thing.
'Cause it was just like freaking out for me.
Yeah, I see it as well.
I don't know why it was stuck. I was like, oh, it just must be my shit.
Hmm.
All right, and swing one more time. I'm guessing 28 hits. Yep, that's what he
Nice.
does. He's
17
about to
more
get smashed
damage.
because he's not raging.
Okay, Talon's next.
Oh man, I can't do very much. This tight end, I think a little bit in a daze. Dalen is just gonna kind of like lash out almost a little blindly and take his 2 unarmed strikes. That is all he can really do.
Ooh, that hits.
And 2.
15 does not hit.
And that's all Thalen can do, and he's still kind of like a little wobbly from taking the hit.
Nice. That is it for now.
That is it.
Tristan, you're next.
All right. Well, I'm going to try a thing. I am going to use 2 meta magic to use. Oh, where is it? Heightened spell. Use heightened spell. And then I'm going to reach out my hands and say, Jonathan, Thalen, watch out. And the mist was going to swirl around this beast, and I'm going to try to vortex warp it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Disadvantage on
It's just as
save.
dazed as we are. Yeah. But it's a con save, which he's probably awesome at.
Oh, I had a +9. Mattered little. Where do you want to send him?
I want to send him 90 feet away. um,
Perhaps above the crater.
yeah. If I can send him that far, I don't think I can send. Like if I can, let me get the. So it's from me. Oh, how far is this? I can't tell.
95.
97.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can throw him into the crater.
Yeah, a little bit above here, where he is. Point here just so you can see. That's 70. Yeah, what the hell?
Okay.
He goes
Yeah.
here. Yeah, let me see how if I know how high or how deep. Scaling the
Looks
cliff.
like at least 200 to 300 feet to me from here.
It doesn't say, it just says that 3d6 bludgeoning damage if you fail to climb up or down. So, yeah, you teleport him in the same direction and then he falls for a little bit.
Okay,
Question:
and
Does he need to
that's
make
all I
a
can do.
Does he need to make an acrobatics check to see if he falls prone when he lands after taking fall damage?
Good try, good try. Let me just refresh the page. But I believe that's your turn, Tristan. None of you
All I
can
can do.
move and take bonus action. If so, Valdra, what do you do?
Okay, what am I gonna do? The real, this. I had a similar sort of move myself.
And him
But I'm
far
glad
away.
yours was actually going to land. Mine was just a Hail Mary command flee.
Oh, yeah.
But then it would have also been too tempting for Thalen to use a reaction for an opportunity attack. He's probably going to want to use it now that it's refreshed for a block. What to do?
Okay.
Move. Already blessed. That's like the dumb thing I can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll some athletics here. See if I fall prone. 29, I think it's okay to not fall prone.
Beautiful. Blinded, deaf, paralyzed, poisoned. I'm gonna say I got an idea.
Does it involve hiding?
You see Veldra disappear before your very eyes.
How did I guess?
I just gotta
Okay.
turn it on manually.
Let me. Oh, yeah, that works. Okay, now it's my guy. Yeah, I think it's easy for him to scale this ledge here. DC 15 athletics. Yeah, so let me roll athletics once again. God dang it, Foundry doesn't want me to play. Go. Ah! And I even said the DC before it happened. Fuck. That's unlucky, man.
So does he fall back in and have to take more bludgeoning damage? Instead
We're
if you
doing it
fall in or fail to
3d6
climb
at a
out.
time, baby. We're getting
Yeah.
there.
Okay, you beat me. Ha! Take
Oh,
that.
jeez.
I think we got him, guys.
We're chipping away.
Yeah. Okay. Jonathan, you're no longer dazed.
Okay. All right. Well, thank goodness. Jonathan is going to rage. And he's going to move up and move. Okay, hang on. I gotta zoom in a lot to be able to see these numbers. This
Okay,
did
guys.
anyone move?
There's a baby calling my name, so I'm gonna have to check out. Chad, could you run my character?
Yeah, I got you.
Move the dice. Okay, never mind. Okay, yes, that thing. Exactly. 25. I'm gonna move up 5 more. Well, I guess he's in the hole, huh? Can I see his head over the side, or like how tall is this
Yeah.
guy?
You probably could see him over.
Okay, so then I'm going to I guess throw a hand axe with I think he's more than 20 feet away from me, so it's with disadvantage.
Yeah.
But that's what I got.
You can choose to attack reckless if you don't mind being attacked with advantage as well.
I think I mind.
Then it's a normal roll.
Yeah. So can I throw 2 of these with my double attack, or is that just
Yeah,
2 swings of my axe?
you can. You can also. My bad.
Trying again.
Wow, 2 net ones.
Amazing.
Okay, you
That
failed
is
both
unlucky.
attacks.
And then I'm going to yell, oh, Holy One, we need your help.
She is all the way over here already. No holy one for you. Daylan, your turn.
Thalen, no longer dazed, but still a little dazed, is going to, I think, take a healing potion as his full action so that it gets the full 10 hit points, I think. And he's gonna kind of stumble over behind this wall and kind of catch his breath. And that is going to be his turn. I'm going to consume one of those potions. And then a plus 10. Oops. Okay. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh
yep.
yeah, I hear you,
Okay.
bud.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end of Thalen's turn.
Oh, okay.
I don't see your healing potion roll in the chat. Is my computer
So
just
I took
being
it.
slow?
No, I took it as the full action
Mm-hmm.
so that I
Oh,
got the
so you
full
got the
10
max.
points. Yeah.
Okay.
That is the way we've been playing it, right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
know. Okay, good to know. Let's see if I'll remember.
Now for
All right.
Tristan's. Do you have access?
I do, yeah.
Did you see his note in the chat in Discord? He said he's going to hide.
Oh, I don't see that. I just see the last thing he said was yes.
On the
Oh.
Draken voice chat. The voice chat, there's a text chat.
Yeah, he
Also.
wrote, Kristen is going to find cover and hide far enough away to avoid an exploding rock.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, he's gonna go probably. He's gonna tuck behind here, and then yeah, I guess he can't see, can he? He's got those. He's got this. He is pretty sneaky. I guess he's gonna. So he's broken out of line of sight. He's gonna take. I guess the hide action. Whammies, no whammies.
Okay. Tristan's hidden. Next one up. Before the giant again.
It's gonna be dumb. Waste one turn of should follow. No, last time I followed the rat, it was dumb. That sucked. I'm just gonna do an advantage true shot against this guy with a crossbow.
Will that not reveal your from invisibility?
It will reveal, but
Okay.
it's
You have advantage,
not
so
like it matters.
you can roll again, see if you crit. But a 17 will hit for now.
Oh, nice. Oh, I thought it said with advantage when I
Only
rolled it.
rolled one on my screen.
Oh, so close. Yeah, okay. Still hits. Nice.
Invisible off. Invisible off. And then I think we give you. Oh no, that's a nope, disregard. That would be something different. Yeah, that'll end the turn.
Nice. Jonathan, now that you are closer to it, you can see that its wounds start to heal by themselves. Aha!
Oh my gosh.
Jonathan, it runs towards you. It's pretty
To get
mad.
out of the hole?
Yeah, it did. With a
Oh,
29.
shit.
20 to hit you on the first. Net 1, so just one hit. Ooh, nice. You take 14 bludgeoning damage, Jonathan. What do you do next?
Jonathan is pissed. And he's going to chop at this guy's legs, just screaming. My God, I'm using my
Wow.
inspiration. I'm using my inspiration to reroll.
I feel like that's a
My
good choice. That feels
yeah.
very unlucky.
I just rolled 3 natural ones in a row.
In a
In a
row.
row. Yeah. Hmm.
What is the
Statistically very
likelihood?
improbable.
Okay. Wow. Okay, here we go.
It's
Okay, okay.
Better.
Much better.
like a 1 in 800 chance probability.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
20 times 20 times 20. Oh no, it's worse than that. 1 in 8,000.
Okay.
1 in 8,000.
Yeah, to
Wow.
have 3 consecutive ones on a d20.
So 17 points of damage.
Will you gain another
Uh,
level?
no.
I like how you coax Jonathan into doing more reckless things.
I mean, what happens at 2 levels of contamination?
You regain half the HP you would when you use hit points, hit dice to recuperate hit points.
That's it.
Yeah, just that.
Just that. All right. I'm doing it.
Nice.
Jonathan takes on another level of contamination to do another 2d8.
Because that's what heroes do.
Big money! Oh my
My
god.
Wow.
This
Oh,
just is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Give him
because
a second attack.
and okay, go ahead. 2 more damage. Yeah, another hit.
Painful. Okay. Jonathan just keeps trying to hack at the leg, and it's like,
Yeah.
and that's all he does.
Roll 2d6 for me, Jonathan, because I forgot the first time. Talon, you don't have sight of the creature, but you can see the struggle that Jonathan is having, and you can
Yeah.
hear the sound.
Oh, I don't
Okay.
know why
Uh,
it showed up as
I don't know
me.
why it rolled as, yeah, I don't
yeah,
know
it
why it
it
did that.
Funny
selected
because it shows your name below.
yeah, it selected him on the moment you rolled. Okay,
Okay.
let me just be reminded, but your barbarian subclass does not prevent you from transforming, right? From mutating.
Contaminated Fury and Nerd to Corruption.
You just don't gain exhaustion when you are
Okay, yeah,
re stuff.
that's right.
Yeah, okay. So let us roll. Do you want me to roll your mutation, your random mutation? Because you rolled a
It's for the
1.
one.
Yeah,
Go for it.
nice. Aquatic adaptation. You sprout fish-like fins and gills. You gain a swim speed equal to your speed and you can breathe underwater. If you have 4 or more contamination levels, you can only breathe underwater. You can hold your breath outside water for up to 1 hour. Okay, now you have just been nerfed to not use your more of these things at least until 4th level. Because
Wow.
if you gain the 4th level now, you will drown, Jonathan.
Well, if
I mean, Johnny
I
can
can,
hold his breath for an
I can hold
hour.
my
That's a
breath for
long
an hour.
time.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, you're correct. I give you that. Okay, Taylor. What to do?
Okay, Thalen takes like kind of like this, and then kind of like sprints out. I think he's still got whichever is technically still adjacent, but I guess probably, I don't know if this counts as flanking, but Thalen's going to get as far behind this beast as possible
Mm-hmm.
and is going to unleash. I think that makes the most sense. A flurry of blows. So he's just gonna let it all out. There's one.
Nice. And yeah, you will gain a +2
And then
to hit on those from flanking.
another. The 20 hit.
20 hits.
Okay. And then a flurry of blows.
Okay, I am now bloodied, officially at half or below. Ooh, that
That
one
presumably
misses, even
misses.
if we count the +2 from flank.
Okay. And then the last one.
Oh, looked like it was going to roll on the 20. Oh, and that one looked like it was going to be on the 2. It was the 18. Chipping
Nice to do.
away.
Okay. And that's all Thalen's got. You can see him just kind of like sneaking in and kind of this kind of like real rapid hit in the gut of this kind of like flurry of punches.
I think Tristan's seeing that he's far enough away. And Eric doesn't have any. His best blasting spell is Fucking True Strike.
What?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to use his last 3rd level slot because we're gonna have to purge contamination on somebody before this is out. We already used the first one. Oh, Sorcerer's Burst and Hide. I think we'll go for the get advantage. I think we're gonna go feature. He's gonna do his Sorceress Rage. What's that one? Innate Sorcery.
Innate sorcery.
Use this. Get advantage. Spellbook. Target. Sorcerer's Burst. At advantage.
It hits.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it added the extra 8? Wait, what is that?
Minimum damage.
Oh no, it's per
Yeah,
3
it's weird.
damage. Suck a dick.
No.
So what? Bad. We're just like,
Unlucky.
no.
I don't understand the math above it. 2d8
2
times
d8
4
times 4? It
is
was a
equal to
1 and a
8.
2.
Yeah, the I think it's I don't know the formula, the logic behind it, but it's programmed to if you roll an 8 in the Sorcerer's Burst, you have to roll another one. It's kind of like exploding dice from World of Darkness.
Oh.
So I don't know how the program does the math, but it probably looks weird because of that quirk.
Yeah, I just haven't seen it stack up like that. It doesn't feel like a well-defined math equation.
Yeah.
Yeah, gnarly. And then yeah, he's gonna tuck back behind cover here.
Oh, I did give to the wrong guy. My bad. Tristan innate sorcery, not this guy.
And then I suppose Revivify in case somebody needs it. Oh, I got one of these. Will kind of wasted, but we'll do a. I don't know, maybe he'll be susceptible to any other saving throws that people might have. I'm gonna pull out the Scroll of Bane from a million years ago and try and bane him. This upcoming multi-attack he'll probably do.
Because I'm so charismatic. Oh, I am.
Wow.
And I'll try and do the same. Already moved up there, so I'll go. I'll just go deeper into the deal.
Nice. Okay. I recoup a little health. And then, because I am bloodied, I get to use my Hurl Delirium Chunk again. I'll keep targeting the Barbarian, but because I am melee, I have disadvantage. Oh no. Does that still hit?
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan. Yeah. First part of the damage is bludgeoning, so you take half of what I roll here. 15. Now it's the good part, because now, Jonathan, you have to make a DC 20 con save.
I already know what I'm doing if I fail.
Pouring a pint of water directly into your gills.
Ooh, okay. Success. So you take no levels of contamination, and you take half damage from necrotic, so it just halves once for 12. And now the fun part. Now the fun begins. Let's see what anomaly of the arcane shall be bestowed upon. Oh, I thought it was the same. But it's a
I saw the
different
time
one.
thing too, and I was like, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Time slows down for up to 6 random creatures within 120 feet. They are
Oh,
affected
we're
by the
slow.
slow spell. The spell DC is 15. So, up to 6 random creatures. So I will choose the 5 of us, including my guy. So all of us will have to roll a
Like a wisdom
wisdom.
save.
Wisdom save. Thing.
Oh no.
DC 15.
Hang on, I gotta try to open myself because I can't click on myself because I'm too close to the guy.
Apologies,
Of
mine was a
course.
check, not a
Oh,
save.
mine came up as a check as well. I think wisdom I actually have.
You have to click the little shield if you're rolling from your
Oh,
sheet.
is I think
Okay. I will give my guy
Tristan's,
the slow spell just so I can use the animations and stuff.
Tristan's definitely gonna re-roll his with his heroic inspiration.
Wow, look at the range on that.
Hey, there we go.
oh I think +3 is all I would have gotten anyways.
Okay. So 16, I succeeded. Dalen, uh, is it 12
Um,
or how much?
I don't. So I don't actually know all of the math for if I actually rolled it as a saving throw
You did most likely did
because
not. Oh no, you roll. Yeah, it's the same bonus, but you still have
I
your
think it's the
D.
same bonus.
You still have your D4 from Bless. So, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's a
No,
14. Still
no
fails.
dice.
Yeah. That's Talon Tristan. That's a 9. Final result or a 21.
His is a 21. I used his heroic inspiration, his
Oh,
human inspiration for it.
okay, Veldra, you rolled a 14
Rolled.
because that's already have your blast on it, on the formula.
Yeah, what's the DC we're trying to hit here?
50.
15.
Oh, 15? I'm
Yeah.
going to use my heroic inspiration then as well. Get rid of this. Wisdom. When having a +7, you know.
Okay, nice. And Jonathan, that's your final result as
I'm
well?
like debating whether or not. Oh, wait. My legendary resistance for from Tristan, would this be one of the things I could choose to
Yeah,
save?
you can simply say you succeed instead.
I'm gonna succeed instead. I might die when this guy hits me next time, but
Okay, so
Got some
he's never
Revivify
gonna die
scrolls.
if I don't have 2 attacks.
Talon is the only slowed down
Yeah,
in the
I'm
fight.
just looking up what that means.
Yeah.
-2 to AC
Ooh.
and dexterity saving throws, and you can't use reactions. Oh, that sucks.
I
Oh
think
well,
you
I'm
can repeat the save. I don't remember. Yeah, at the end of each of its turns. So every round you have bless. You can try again. Yeah,
Oh,
Jonathan.
well, I'm gonna do the thing Jonathan does. I'm gonna swing at this guy and hope to gosh I hit him. He's still raging. He's not slowed down. He's hitting with his extra D8.
Okay, that's.
Oh, my damage rolls stink today. All my rolls stink today, but that's okay.
Not just
Come on, crit.
damage. Three.
And Jonathan yells, "Holy One!"
He's already badly injured. You're doing great. Dalen, while slowed, you can only do an action or a bonus action, and you cannot make more than one attack with your action.
Oh, that's uninspiring. That's very similar to the dazed action. That really takes Galen.
At least it gives you an option to choose your action or bonus.
Either take action or bonus.
And it
Only
says if you
one
take an
action.
action, if you take the action, you can only do one attack. It doesn't say that on bonus action. I don't know if that means anything.
So I suppose that's just then a flurry of blows from two attacks on the bonus. I have to actually target first. There's the first attack on the flurry of blows just from the bonus action. And here is the second one.
Nice.
Okay, but can you? Yeah, you can.
There we go.
So that's 8 and 7. 8 and then 7. The game keeps prompting me to roll concentration. I do need to. It's not. The slow doesn't come from me.
I feel like you still need to roll for it.
Nice.
And that's all Thalen can do. Bonus action.
And Tristan's next.
All right, Sorcerer's Burst, advantage. Here we go. Here's the numbers. 28 does seem to hit.
1
Yes,
point of
sir.
damage.
Right.
At least the minimum amount is 2. Ooh, nice.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see your roll.
It was a
Did
4 and
Thalen
6.
save on the slow?
Oh yeah, you can
No,
repeat the save at
Thalen
the end
is
of your
very
turn.
slow. Oh, I thought it was at the end of the creature's turn.
Oh, it's a creature, so my bad.
I don't know. I thought that's
No,
what you
it's at
said,
the end
but
of your turn.
okay. And so I'm doing a
An affected
wisdom
target
saving
repeats the
throw.
save at the end of each of its turn.
Okay, so wisdom save.
Sorry I thought I missed it.
Quang, quang,
Oh, I don't know why that
quang.
came up as Tristan, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten it even with my modifier.
Yeah, you have a +3, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
Tristan?
Yeah, I think what's happening, like each time, just it keeps telling me, Tristan, you're up next. Beldra, you're up
Yeah.
next.
Because
So
we
I
have ownership of everybody's token is why
right.
we get all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it keeps switching. When it was Tristan's turn, then it and you did your wisdom anyway.
It is almost dead. I don't have any real blasts either. Um, Cover doesn't matter. Yeah, no modifiers. Decisions. The fact that I can just get a +4 on it. Well, I got enough healing to bring you guys back if we need. Or at least if you go down.
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm trying to save the spell slots for upcast. I think Cure Wounds. I'm gonna give you guys all the D8s is kind of the plan. So we're just gonna do a the same as it ever was. True Strike, 15? No.
Yeah, it does not hit. I could remind you, but I don't want. I don't know if I want to spend it on that. But you have a D10 of inspiration.
Which time we got left? Oh yeah, we've only got 40 minutes left. I'm taking it. D10. I'm sure I only needed like one more to make it, right? Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's some damage. And now it's me again. I think. Really wanted to throw a delirium at you guys. I think I'm gonna hit twice. I will use the slowed condition so that Tristan has a -2 to his AC. And I'll attack him when he's weak. Talon, actually. Did I say Tristan?
But I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Ooh, Talon.
Talon's down. Talon can't react because he's slow.
Yeah, sir. Now for Jonathan, the second attack. Ouch. You take 14 because it's half of that.
Am I not down from that?
No, you take half from bludgeoning.
Wow.
And Jonathan, you
Kill
can go
you.
ahead and make an attack of opportunity if you want, because the grotesque gargantuan is going for its next target, who is actively
Yeah,
doing.
Jonathan's gonna definitely opportunity attack.
Oof. 13 doesn't
Ugh.
hit.
Oh man, even with blessed.
The combat is drawing to its end, for good or for worse.
Oh, and now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan's gonna run up to this guy and go for it. away from my friends.
Did you pass your turn?
Wait. No, I did not, but maybe I accidentally clicked some
Yeah,
button, but
no,
I'm trying to open my character sheet. And
Oh, I think it's because you're below him on the
okay, I'll
map.
go in the other way.
What about now?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't think you have disadvantage.
Did
No,
I roll with
no, it
disadvantage?
didn't. It was just a
No.
visual ghost d20, but in the formula you just rolled one.
It's just my
Wow.
amazing rolls tonight. So Jonathan
You rolled
swings and
another
misses.
natural one.
Yeah.
Kind of like wings and kind of spins himself around, missing the first time and
What is?
swinging again.
Oh, Eric found the show your token button.
Okay.
Wang.
Does a
Wow.
16 hit?
Now it hits.
Not a hit?
Now it hits. Yeah, hits.
Oh, it does. Okay. Big money. With my extra D8 of necrotic damage.
Do you want to spend another?
No. What is this D20? Did it
Yeah,
I
go
think it's
away
just
for a while?
I think it's just a bugged out Dice So Nice
probably.
part of the module.
Um, I think
Oh,
that's all you can do, Jonathan. So, Talon, you have to roll a death
big money,
saving throw.
big money.
You'll get a D4 on it though.
I do.
Oh,
It did not help though.
We are just y'all rolling like
I
turds tonight.
know.
can you
Right.
do a lot of damage in a single turn?
I think we're
True
gonna go for
strike.
this.
True strike.
We're gonna go for the certainty. I think is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inventory Wanda magic missiles. Oh, oh, it just automatically does one. Give me no prompts.
Let's
How
see.
is this even coded?
It should have the option of upcasting it, right?
Make it. No, it just does the. Just
Here it's
doing the effects when it's linking.
it has 7 charges. You can spend up to 3 charges to cast magic missile from it. Yeah, so you cast the equivalent of a 3rd level spell, which means you can roll 5d4 plus 5. Okay, yeah, much better than the cantrips. 18 points of damage. Creature still lives.
Dumb that they put the limit. Then yeah, tuck back behind the thing.
Okay.
I've got no certainties on damage. Hey,
Are we flanking? Do you get a +2?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I could try. I think what I got to be at this angle. I think. Oh yeah, you're not caddy corner, so I need to be here. I think. All right, moment of truth. Although if let's see, if Thalen critically fails this next one, you know what? What I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to uh where is it? I'm going to invoke duplicity. I'm gonna create fake Veldra right next to I pull you out of the character sheet. I'm gonna put him right next to Thalen, and then that's my bonus action, and then as my action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him. Ghost Man. So 18 to you, Thalen,
Oh, that
to at
was a
least
good roll.
restabilize.
Yeah. Okay. So that cure wounds was on Talon, right? That means I
Yeah, I
have
just added it in.
another healing and another round to wreak havoc. So yeah, let me finish. Jonathan right here. Ooh,
Nice.
I can I can only miss on that one. Yeah,
What is
Jonathan,
your AC, Jonathan? Like a
14.
third? Oh, wow.
and I guess that is it for you, my friend, as well. Now I really want to hit Veldra, but I don't think the game allows me because Foundry is every so often freezing for some reason.
It is struggling. It is trying to catch up.
Yeah, I cannot target your character, but Veldra, you take 18 points of damage
Definitely.
with a 29 to hit, if that matters. Jonathan, you also have to make a death saving throw.
Okay. Let's see.
I
Where
keep
is
seeing.
this on the sheet?
I
Oh,
don't.
for mine, it shows up like under your main stats, like where your AC is. At the bottom, there's like a skull. I think
It's to
my sheet
yours
is
is to
quite
the
different
right
than
of your
everyone
hit
else's.
die. So it's the little skull on
Okay.
your. So it's underneath your portrait. To open your sheet.
Yeah, I clicked that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There we go.
You have very consistently rolled poorly, Sarah Ray. I'm very.
I know.
I mean, it's been terrible across the board for you.
I've rolled 4 natural ones, 3 of
Hmm.
them in a row.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm.
something's going on in Foundry department. But Dalen, do you have what it takes?
Um, is Phelan still slowed?
Um, Good question. It
Going
lasts for 1 minute.
unconscious?
You can roll two wisdom
Okay.
save. Oh, at least one wisdom save from last round.
At
See
least
if
from the
it
last round.
unconsciously you.
broke from the throes of being slowed. Wisdom save. Come on.
Yeah. Did you? I think you
Nope.
also got a
Natural
save on the
one.
time you went down, right? Did you fail a save when he? Oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, you only had
You didn't
one
scroll up far
round.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no, I
Talon,
rolled a nat one. It didn't really matter.
yeah, Talon's still slowed.
What can Thalen do? He can then
Your
really
speed is
only,
halved, -2 to AC and dexterity.
and I can either only move or do an action.
No, you
No,
can.
What
you
he's
You
can.
gonna
No,
do
your
a
speed is
catapult.
halved. You
you
you can move and
yeah.
take a bonus
You
action.
can move and choose an action or a bonus action. If you still have
Oh,
focus
okay.
points, you can do that thing where you hit
Yes.
twice.
Okay. So Thalen's gonna move up then and do. I'm about out of Fury of Blows, but I think I've got at least one more. Oh no, I guess I have a lot more at this level than I remember. Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
Hey, now you get some
Thank
dice.
goodness.
It had to
Finally,
come
some luck.
eventually, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, and a
Oh,
7 and an 8.
67.
I will
Yeah.
take that.
Okay. Talon, where is the final blow on the grotesque gargantuan?
So Thalen, seeing Jonathan down, kind of runs and kind of like leaps off of one of these large boulders. And you can kind of see him like in the air, kind of cascading down. And he kind of does this like initial punch to the face. And while the creature is kind of a little dazed, does like this big uppercut under the jaw and kind of like takes him out.
Nice. The creature
And then
falls.
of
Yeah, that's
course does a
beautiful.
very like elegant like landing on top of the body of this dead corpse.
You can see the creature as it opens up from the battle wounds. You can see that from within it, the delirium is growing from its insides. There's a large chunk right there.
Uh, Even seeing the chunk, Thalen's gonna yell out to Veldra, "Should I stabilize him?" And he's gonna be like taking out one of his medical kits as it appears that Veldra is running over.
Oh yeah. I mean, feel free to throw an action to him, and that'll give him a heal.
Yeah, so Thalen's gonna stabilize. Where's one of his medical kits? Inventory. Um, where are these? Here they are. Um, ability. And I think with my feet, I'm a little stale on what it does. Um, Features, here we go, healer. If you have a healer kit, you expend it. Happy to use it. So you can use your one of your hit dice, Jonathan. You can roll
Okay.
plus your proficiency bonus. Looks like it added that in.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, y'all.
Whew.
Nice.
You should be up to 31 or another 30 or another 20 on top of it.
Oh,
Plus
because you've laid a cure wounds on top.
yeah. What number pad doesn't work?
I just
Weird.
changed it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a second level there. I think
You see 4 others. No, just kidding.
Oh no.
yeah. I'd imagine. I guess here's the temptation. Here's the Sophie's Choice thing. We're tempted with either the large crystal of delirium, which is equal to money.
Money,
We
money,
also
money.
probably shouldn't stay in the deep haze because we got to probably mine it to dig it out of it. So this is the
Hmm.
stay for greed or follow Reverend Lady. I can only cast a second level spell slot. Help. I would vote we just leave because we're not going to be able to take. We're not going to be able to take a short rest anywhere in the haze. The longer we stay in it, the more rolls we'll probably have to do. Even if we extract the chunk of delirium, it might be bargaining power, but it's probably conspicuous to carry. And we're not going to sell it anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah.
I say we
Yeah.
follow. We're here following the woman to get to the crater. We can always grab it on the way out if it's still there and we want to.
Agreed.
Fully agreed.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a doozy.
As you
Yeah, we
look,
both went down.
as you look to search for the old holy one, you cannot see anywhere Lucretia Matthias. Probably she continued her path until towards the direction you saw her moving towards.
I'm going to cast Locate Object on her fucking pendant.
Okay.
Say, this way. And just follow wherever it's going, or at least
Perfect.
in the direction.
Let me see if I have an artwork of the next. Yeah, I don't have. The book doesn't have actually. So just solely on description, you go towards where she is, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna just beeline it.
So just the final description of the session, but you continue to the ruined path until along the northwest side of the crater you see a great chapel, the chapel of Saint Gracia. Nothing remains of the domed rooftop. Instead, you see the bricks that compose the circular chapel still float mid-air, disconstructed, deconstructed in perfect geometric order. Perhaps if the magic holding them aloft were broken, they would collapse back into their proper place. From inside the chapel walls, you can see a lighted stone brazier standing upon a tiered marble dais. D-A-I-S. The entropic flame burns in an unnatural purple red hue. The coals within. Uh, you cannot see that from that far away, but the text says the coals within are delirium shards. The mosaic on the floor is cracked and broken. Several platforms may have once held statues, but little else remains save blasted rock. Even from afar, you can see the shape of the old lady where Lucretia Matthias is guiding you towards this chapel of Saint Gracia. And we will see what will happen there next time. What say we?
Yes.